I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes.
Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you a Christmas treats video. It is a collaboration hosted by my sweet friend Tamara over at Southern Wife Everyday Life. I will leave a link to her channel and the playlist down in the description box. There's going to be a whole bunch of other ladies participating. They can share with you anything Christmas related, appetizers, meals, drinks, desserts, all the things. So I hope that after you're done with my video, you will go ahead and check theirs out. But let's go ahead and jump on into it.
Open your mind, may all your wishes tonight come true. The love I live.
Hey friends, so the first one I'm going to be sharing with you is a charcuterie board. I am going to be making this kid friendly, so my kids are going to be able to eat this and like the items that are on it. But of course, it's your kitchen, your rules. Go ahead and change this up how you like. I just wanted to go ahead and share with you guys how I made it a little bit Christmas theme. I chose colors of items that I wanted to put on there that were more Christmassy colors. And once I got my cheese chopped up, I went ahead and put the pepperoni out as well. And I'm going to go ahead and layer those in the shape of a candy cane on each side, just because it is fun and it looks festive. And spoiler alert, my kids loved this. There was like literally one piece of cheese and a cracker left, and that was it. And I barely got any of this. They absolutely loved it and ate so much of it. And I was proud of that because, you know, it's still moderately healthy and it was an easy lunch for them, and they could just kind of pick at it as they wanted, and they just absolutely loved it. So we will definitely be doing more of these, but I'm excited to share the after with you guys.
Time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly. Did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas, I only wanna be close to you.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day.
So this is how the charcuterie board came out. I think it turned out very cute. My kids loved it, I loved it, and I'm excited to make more in the future and definitely put different items on there. But on to our next item, we are going to be making Christmas puppy chow. So these are the ingredients you're going to need. I'm going to be using these corn squares from Aldi, some powdered sugar, some vanilla extract, and then some peanut butter, a stick of butter, and some semi-sweet chocolate chips, a half cup measuring cup, and then a cup measuring cup. And we're not going to be using that whole stick of butter. We're just going to be using a part of it, but you do need a stick of butter. So let's go ahead and dive on into this recipe.
Top of my list, only wish. And as we decorate.
So I'm going to start out by cutting 3 tablespoons of butter off of this stick of butter and get that in my bowl. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a half a cup of Jif peanut butter, or any peanut butter that you have on hand will work. But I'm going to go ahead and add a half cup of that. And then we will be adding 1 cup of the semi-sweet chocolate chips. And then you can put that in a double boiler until it is melted all together, or you can put it in the microwave for at first a 1-minute increment and then 30-second increments after that if it needs a longer time. Mine only needed about a minute until it was completely melted together and I could stir it. So I did the easy route today and just did the microwave, but that is what you're going to need for your mixture that you're going to pour over your corn squares. And when you put your corn squares in the bowl, you're going to need 8 cups of corn squares.
For so long for you, but now I got it planned. I know just what to do. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow failed. I wanna have someone to.
Once I have the 8 cups of corn squares or Czech cereal in the bowl, I'm going to go ahead and pour the peanut butter chocolate mixture over the top. Just combine it really well and then give it a good stir. Once I get it all combined, I'm going to go ahead and lay it out on a cookie sheet and kind of spread it out. And then that cookie sheet is going to go into the refrigerator for 1 hour before I place it in a bag to get it coated with the powdered sugar. And then lastly, we're going to top with some sprinkles.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate.
Put my powdered sugar and my corn square chocolate mixture in a bag and give it a really good shake. Mix it all around, and then I poured some of it in a bowl ready to eat and put some sprinkles over it. My kids absolutely loved this. I know this is a pretty basic treat, but my family loves it, and it's something that they ask me to make every single year. So that is how that turned out. And then our last one is brownies. And yes, I'm doing this from a box, so it's not so homemade, but this is just what we're working with this week. So I'm going to go ahead and follow the directions on the box of how to make the brownies. I have a 9x13 pan here that is greased, so I'm going to be cooking it according to that temperature. But we are going to be making a homemade drizzle to go over the top as an icing, and then going to be putting some sprinkles on top of that as well. So whatever your brownie box calls for is the recipe you're going to want to follow, and that's what I did here. It was just the brownie mixture, a half a cup of oil, an egg, and then 3 tablespoons of water mixed together, and then I pour it in my pan and bake on 350. I believe I baked that for 26 minutes.
And just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Once the brownies come out, I'm going to go ahead and start the icing. I'm just going to be using 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar and 2 tablespoons of whole milk. I'm going to mix that together in my pot over medium heat until it starts to thicken. And once it starts to thicken, you can go ahead and pour that over your cooled brownies, and then I will put my sprinkles on top, and then I'll give you the last look of what they look like. But I hope that if you try any of these, you'll let me know down in the comments. I hope that you liked today's video. If you did, please leave it a big thumbs up. And I just hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful and Merry Christmas season.
Won't you come in out of the snow and cold? We've got it nice and warm. In here you'll find both young and old, seeking shelter from the storm. It's the spirit of the season to open up the door. It's the spirit of the season to give them love some more. It's the spirit of the season to lend a helping hand. It's the spirit of Christmas season. Let's spread it across the land.
And I want to thank you so much for joining me on today's video. If you're new here from the collab, hello, welcome. I hope that you stick around and join my YouTube family. And as always, I am just so grateful and happy to have all of you here. If you're in need of prayer, go ahead and leave that down in the comments. I'd love to say a prayer for you. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.